It's not every day that a JCPS high school gets to retire an NFL player's jersey. On February 3, 2018, Fern Creek High School was given the honor of retiring Jamon Brown's high school jersey. Jamon Brown played at Fern Creek High School for 4 years before moving up to D1 football at U of L, which led him to his position now on the Rams NFL team. Jamon wore number 57 while playing for the Tigers and now wears number 68 for the Los Angeles Rams. The ceremony to retire his jersey occurred at the halftime of the Moore versus Fern Creek basketball game in the Arnold Gymnasium. Jamon said the ceremony is a day he will never forget.
But having my jersey retired was huge, just because, it was that feeling of acknowledgement, from others, like that the work that you put in was worth it. The work that you put in was noticed, and being able to have other people recognize that, like the feeling of just gratitude, it was huge. It was a day I'll never forget.
Head football coach Joshua Abel said this was his first time retiring a jersey.
It was pretty special. I've never taken a part of any kind of jersey retirement, number retirement, anything like that. So it was pretty neat to see, especially with a guy that's young and that I was able to work with at least a little bit when he was in high school. So that was pretty neat to see it happen, and not just that, but to see how important it was to him and how much it meant to him that his jersey was retired.
Fern Creek's athletic director Troy Johnson and head football coach Joshua Abel presented Jamon with his jersey, while his former teacher Miss Olmstead read his biography. Many remember Jamon through his humble attitude. Jamon's former teacher talked about her thoughts of Jamon.
I think, Jamon has just a huge heart. He's incredibly humble. He's always giving back. He's looking for ways to influence young people and just share his talents, his time, his story with young people, just to hopefully encourage them. So what I think about Jamon, he has a big stature, he has a huge heart, he is just a humble man, and he just doesn't ever forget where he's come from.
While Jamon is making a living as an NFL player, he never forgets where he grew up. Fern Creek's athletic director Troy Johnson said there are some memorable moments when retiring Jamon's jersey.
I think one of the biggest memorable moments was that he thanked all of his past coaches and teachers here at Fern Creek, and a lot of them were here. So that was a special moment. And then afterwards, there was a lot of kids that really didn't know who he was, but got a picture with him, and now they're his favorite player. Their favorite player. So that's good.
The 6'4" player was drafted in the 3rd round as an offensive tackle. Out of a total of 36 games, Jamon started 30 for the Rams. Jamon gave some words of inspiration to Fern Creek athletes by telling them to put in the work.
So I would just try to, inspire them to, take it serious and really pour into what they do, because one thing I did, I put, all my heart, all my passion into football, and it paid off for me. It got me to where I wanted to be. So pretty much reap what you sow. So I would tell any athlete here at Fern Creek that as long as they put in the work, it'll pay off.
The hardworking, optimistic people like Jamon Brown bring pride to the Fern Creek Tigers and gives them hope that dreams can come true. For FCTV6, I'm Fern Creek correspondent Amanda Williams.